Mum had 8 children. There was 8 of us, and when the war came, I joined first, and then my young sister joined. She went to Lake Boga to the Catalinas. That's the one that was with me, but see, she wasn't in then. She was just going through. And then another sister joined the army, and 2 brothers joined the army. So there was 5 out of the 8 of us served in the services out of our family. I met him in Bendigo, but he didn't have any money to buy a drink. And then he used to go home with, my sister was going with a lieutenant, and he used to get a ride back to camp in the race course. He used to dink him back. We said goodbye at home, all of us, didn't we? Up at our place.
Yeah.
Because Alf didn't think, he had a clue that he mightn't be coming back. But we used to listen into the radio in the morning, and it used to be a Japanese thing, and it was more on them winning the war and them doing everything. It was no clues. And then I never got any letters, but I kept writing, but I never got any letters. And then we knew then that he was taken. You had to get out and either go to one of the forces and go and work at the munitions. So I thought, oh God, what am I going to do? Because the munitions were miles and miles away, and you're supposed to start at 5:30 in the morning or something for the thing. And I thought, well, I can't go and make bombs while he's a prisoner of war. So I joined the services and I joined the Air Force. Then we were picked out where to go. Well, I was picked to go to Tocumwal. Well, I only died the day we went there. It was that odd. And dusty and nothing there. And anyhow, we went there, and I was put in the officers' mess. And I wouldn't say it, but the biggest whingers out they were. And it was a good station to be at because they had a lot of entertainment and that, and you couldn't go anywhere because they had it all on the station. But we couldn't attend much because we were shift workers, see. But I stayed there I was there for nearly, 3 years, wasn't I? 3 years, nearly 3 years. We just went on working and thinking about it. My sisters were very involved with it, listening into him, because my other sister was going with a chap from the war. Well, he got killed over in Ellen Main. Well, that come up in between. See, it was really sad till we found out really what was going on, you know.
Got back here to Melbourne, to Royal Park, and I thought I would see Val. Because I wrote to my mother. I just wrote to my mother. I didn't write to Val because I didn't know where she'd be, or whether she'd still be there. She might be married, and I might be doing the wrong thing.
I wasn't given much news of when Alf was coming home or anything, and of course we were supposed to be 6 on and 6 off. That's how we worked it. Well, the 6 off had gone on leave, see, and there was only 6 on, so he wouldn't give me leave. He said you can go the next week, see, which I wasn't due because I'd been the week before, and that's why I was stopped from going out when Alf come home. But when he come home, I didn't go back. We were engaged before he went away, and then we decided to get married. So I got married in Forest Street here in Bendigo, and I got married in uniform, and we didn't even, because Mum couldn't afford a wedding, so we just had, my sister followed me down the street and had to give us some money to go and buy something to get rid of her, because I didn't want her to know I was going where I was going. So this is what we did. And then we went to Melbourne. We decided we'd go to Melbourne to live. And we went to Melbourne to live, and we bought a house in Hawthorn. He bought a Japanese sword. Well, I could not go to sleep before I put that Japanese sword away every night for fear he got up and act us or something. He didn't know, he didn't like the rationing of cigarettes, he didn't like the rationing of this, but he couldn't live with it. That he thought he couldn't live with this food rationing or things like this. Alf thought they were all here before he went, but not here now. And of course he was mad for a cigarette and things like that. At any rate, he liked cigarette. But this sword really got me, you know.
That's right.
He used to, so as soon as he fell asleep, I'd sneak out and hide it in the cupboard if he'd have put it out anywhere else. We've been married 64 years this coming November. I've had a good life and Alf's been a good husband. We've never wanted for nothing. We've had plenty of houses and plenty of cars, and we've really finished up really good, the both of us, you know, that we didn't have when we were children. We've still got each other, and I think that's the main thing, isn't it? You got each other, you can talk, and you can talk at night, and you can talk in the daytime, it doesn't matter. You don't need anybody else really, you know.